Alright, welcome back y'all. Today we've got another video on the Mossberg 500 410 turkey. This time, instead of shooting the Federals, I found some of these. These are Herter's 410 9-shot 3/4 ounce 1100 feet per second TSS loads. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never seen Herters do a TSS load at all until just a couple weeks ago. I was at my Cabela's and I found them, and as of at least the beginning of February when I'm filming this, there's almost nothing online about these things. So do they shoot good? Are they junk or whatever? I don't know, because there's nothing online about them. So I figured I'd pick up a few because they're inexpensive compared to some of the other stuff that's on the shelf. I think the Brownings and the Federals are $45-ish, and these were like $33.99. I mean, it's still way too much money for 5 shells in my opinion, but I mean, when you're shooting 410, you kind of want to have some TSS stuff for your turkeys. So is it junk? Is it a sleeper that's flying under the radar? Should everybody go out and buy some? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out today. And once again, as for the gun, it's a Mossberg 500 410 turkey with the factory extra full turkey choke in it. But I don't just want to shoot this with the factory choke in it. I also managed to run across this. This is a Winchester full choke for one of their 410s that also fits the long and vector threads that this Mossberg has. Now, initially, a full choke, you're wondering why not a turkey choke? Well, when I measured this full choke, the inside diameter of this full choke measures at 391. And if you know anything about turkey chokes, the Indian Creek 390 is one of the best you can get for these guns. So is this Winchester full choke, factory full choke, as good as an Indian Creek 390 would be? I don't know. So we're going to test those Herter's loads with the factory extra full Mossberg choke and this Winchester full choke. And I should say the Mossberg factory choke measures in at 380 inside diameter. So do these loads like a tight constriction like this 380, or a little bit more open like the 391 here? I don't know. Let's shoot them at 40 yards and see what they can do. Alright, I'm back at 40 yards. So up first, we're going to shoot the factory extra full choke with one of these Herter shells and see what it does. Alright, we're back at 40 yards again, and this time I've got the Winchester full choke that's a 391 constriction in the gun. So let's see what that one can do. Alright y'all, this is pretty impressive. You know, ignore that middle target for a second. This right here is the stock Mossberg extra full turkey choke that came with the gun. That is absolutely a dead bird at 40 yards. You do have some flyers around the edge, but not bad at all. Right in the middle, there's really no voids at all. This is a very good pattern for this shell. I must say, I'm rather surprised, being a $33-ish box of shells compared to everybody else. That is absolutely a turkey killer out of that setup. Alright, now this is the full choke, that Winchester full choke that measured 391. Look at this. You still have a couple of flyers around the outside edge. I might have been just an inch or two to the left on this one, but it's a very even pattern across the middle. Absolutely a dead bird at 40 yards all day long. And to my surprise, there's really no difference at 40 anyway between these two. Yes, the extra full choke might be a slight bit tighter. As you can see, the center concentration of that might be a little bit tighter than the full choke that we were just looking at. But either one of these setups would be absolutely lethal to a turkey at 40. If you got a youth hunter, I might go with the full choke right over here. It gives you a little bit more leeway, a little bit less concentrated pattern right in the middle, which might be good for those up close shots. But either one is absolutely a dead bird, no question about it. Now, for comparison, out of that same gun with the factory extra full choke, this is what the Federal TSS did. That's like $15 or $20 more expensive than those Herter shells. I am not at all impressed with what that did. Will it kill a bird at 40? Yes, absolutely. But I mean, that is no contest to what these Herter's shells are doing out of either one of these chokes. I mean, both of them are beautiful patterns in my opinion. All right, so what do y'all think? Is the full choke better? Is the extra full factory over here better for your setup? What's your opinion on either one of them? Which one would you use? Do you think one's better than the other, or anything? I mean, that's really impressive considering what the Federal did. That Federal was really disappointing in my opinion out of that gun and that setup. Yeah, I'm not going to be hunting with them Federals. I mean, they might make a good dove load or something like that, but yeah, not for me for turkey, at least out of this setup. So comment down below what your opinions are on the full or the extra full. Which one would you run? Any comments or concerns or anything you got about either one of them? If I had to choose one for this spring, I'm probably just going with the stock extra full over here. It's that little bit tighter core. For me, that's not a problem. If you got a youth, you might want to go with the full over here if you can get your hands on one of them. eBay is where I found that one actually, and it was not that expensive. So let me know. I mean, what's your thoughts or suggestions about either one of them? Should we try something at farther range, closer range? What's your opinion? Because from what I'm seeing right here, they're pretty good shells for the money. All right, y'all, hope you enjoyed, and like I said, I think twice already, let me know what you think, and I guess we'll see you next time.